Hi everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to Fitted.ng, that's Fitted Nigeria. So I'll be taking us on course on where we are here today, which is how to cut patterns. But before I invite the specialist that's going to take us on the practical session, I would like to speak about a couple of materials we need to prepare before attempting or before cutting patterns. Yeah, the very first thing in pattern making is the very first thing you need is a paper pattern, either a cardboard or a brown paper. But I prefer using a thick, a thick cardboard paper, because why is that? Is because when you're done with your patterns, it's easier when you want to store it. Soft paper folds, shrinks, and you might end up losing that pattern. And when you use a thicker paper or cardboard paper, you're able to you're able to store your patterns for longer. And that way, for example, you have a measurement on the fitted platform app. So you just once you have the measurement on the fitted Tailor's app, you just come to your you just prepare your table, have your pattern paper. Another tool that is very important in pattern making is the ruler. Yeah, I prefer the wooden ruler because it is very long. So for example, if you want to make markings for pants or longer fabric, the wooden ruler is going to really help you compared to using a plastic ruler or a small table ruler. Another material essential tool in pattern making is the French curve. It comes in plastic, it comes in polyfiber, but this is also a wooden. Why I prefer the wooden version is because it is very, very, very smooth, and it does not break easily, so it will last you through a long time. And another important tool in pattern making is a pencil and eraser. Some people might not be pencil person, people say they might use, some people use biro. There are some tailors I've seen use biro. To be on the safe side, it's always very essential to use the pencil and an eraser. That's, for example, if you're trying to draft a line or something and make a mistake, it's easier for you to correct it with an eraser. Then last but not the least is our scissors. So it could be a metallic scissors, it could be made of plastic, whatever you're comfortable with. The scissors is the very major essential tool in pattern making. So this is an example of a shirt. We're trying to really show you how to make pattern on a shirt like this. So some people call it corporate shirt, office shirt, but it's a shirt with a cuff, collar, and button. So I'll be inviting one of our fitted specialists at Fitted.ng to come and show us a practical session of how to make a collared shirt. Please come
So before we start cutting the shirt, we definitely going to need our measurements. So does anybody want to provide me my measurements so we can use it to draft? Or do you want me to give me your own? Is that I can use yours? Okay, let's take your own measurements. Okay. Right now. Can you write it down for us? Right around the walls. Okay, so what's the name was? Victor. Okay, Mr. Victor's shoulder is 19. Are you sure? The shoulder is 18. 19 will be too big for you. You slim down some. The shoulder doesn't have It's a lie. No, you talk about this part here. This is the only place that changed when you gym. But the length of the shoulder, it's will add. Alright. For the shirt length, you'll ask, where would you like it to get to? Just you don't need to look down.
I don't know. Like 31 and a half years.
You like it? That's 13. So the length is 13. His bicep is. Can you do this? Okay. His bicep is 16. It's slim to
I don't think we're
let's say 26 and a half. His neck measurement is 17. Chest. What's your chest measurement? You should know.
last time
I don't know 52 bros.
I'm not telling you like how
This is 45.
So I want to do
Your tummy.
I said you wanted to try to try.
this one
Can you
don't
push it out?
Oh,
Push it out.
That's it
Yeah,
for
push
this
it
one,
out.
it's okay. But the one for
Let's do 41.5. I think that will be all. Yeah, just for the shirt. So, thank you. So for your shirt, we're definitely going to be cutting. This is the center thing. This is the place that it's, if you want to cut, this is the front piece. So you have to take your measurement for your button space. So either you do 1.5 or do 2 inches, depending on how you want. What should we use? Do you use 2? Alright, 2 inches. So you join the lines. So what's our shirt length? 30. 30.
this allowance.
Eh?
You know the allowance.
The allowance will be down here. So what kind of shirt? This shirt is like tan shirt. So that's what we're doing. So the shirt length is 30. So since it's a TM shirt, what you're folding is actually going to be either 1 inch or 2 inch. But sometimes we give, let's say, 1 inch allowance for a corporate shirt like this. If it's the normal trial, we may do 2 inch allowance. But for shirt, do at least 1 inch allowance. That's for the TM part. Then your neck measurement, you can do 3 by 3. Or you can do 2.5, depending on the next size of the measurement. So you
For next
17 for next 17 years. So usually, what do you use when you take measurement when you want to cut the neck of your clothes? Yeah.
Here, 2.5.
2.5. This side.
Yes.
And this side.
3.
3. How about you? You don't know how to cut shit.
Shit.
Yeah. You don't like cutting it.
I don't measure the neck.
You don't measure the neck, so you do more like
2.
2. Then you trim when you're sewing.
It's only by color,
You not trim it again. How about you? Oh, you say you don't really sew. How about you? 2.5. 3. Let's use what the majority said. So let's do 2.5. Like 3. Scroll this down. 3 inches. I know usually you don't do all this when you're cutting clothes. They used to do all this.
And then this way that is it.
This is the way you cut.
Yeah, this is where I put.
But this is not how you cut.
It's
John,
I
do you
know
cut
it's
this
only
way?
3 hands.
You use 3 hands.
3 hands.
This way I learned.
This is like the way you
Yes.
cut.
I use 3 hands. This one, I'll just cut it. Cut it like this.
Okay. So the measurement, shoulder measurement is what? That's the shoulder is divided into 2, right? So what? 9. So you have to add allowance.
Allowance.
So let's do 9.5. So we all know that the shoulder of a person is actually not straight. So you have to take it for your shoulder small.
Minus 2.
-2. What do you use? -2 too? -2. What do you use? 2.5.
If it's for
Corporate shirt.
native, but for corporate shirt too.
2. Okay. So let's do 2. So we're connecting this to the neckline. Then for your shoulders, the depth of your shoulder, what do you usually use?
Depth of my shoulder.
Like before you take your chest measurement.
For me, the way I do is on basis of the round sleeve.
Round sleeve, yeah.
Abnormal, I'll do basically maybe like 6.
6, okay.
Once I now get the sleeve, I'll use it to
Cut trim out.
You talking about round arm?
Yeah, the round arm.
It's round arm.
Why not? The round arm, what
One
do
time
you
we
do?
use, I think we use the shoulder divided by 2 as well.
Shoulder divided by 2, which is 9.
Yeah.
For 9 is too much. Even native self is too much.
highest
Highest you can do is 7.
Sorry, divided by 2, then you might not be 2 that you from that one. I forgot that. So it's 7, not 9.
7.
No, I don't do this so.
It's calculation. I remember.
You've taken 2 off now, so you have to take it off from that one.
Yeah.
So it's 7.
So usually you just plot and just drag. So the chest is what? What's the chest measurement?
45.
Divided by 2,
2 and a half.
22 and a half. You know we're dividing by
by
By 4, that's 2.
That's
11 1 quarter.
Yes, that's 45.
That's 45.
So using pattern of that time, straight
So for the shoulder curve, sometimes we all do this by hand.
yes.
But usually you're not supposed to do that. Take this down.
Are you getting this, please? I need to get this video once ago.
Yeah, you can get it. You can get this video. Transfer. So normally you're supposed to take half an inch back here, or you can add it forward, or you can leave it and you curve from here, which still have a smaller French curve. But I don't think this will work. This is actually going to work. So I have to curve it. You said? Yeah, I have to curve it by hand. So here, put inside a bit. Then, what do you take? What measurement do you take before you take the measurement for the tummy? 20.
For what?
For the tummy measurement. No, I mean before you measure the tummy.
They do half length now.
Half length, yeah. What's the half length?
Half length, that is 16.
16. So we did it from there. 16. We have an even line. So, sometimes is what?
Only is 41 and a half.
Right? Then let's start around. The length. These are length. Square it down. So we should have measured for the hip. You should have measured for your hip when you're wearing the shirt. So that's good to have measurement here. What's your hip measurement?
48. It can be 30.
47. I got
Okay, one time waste.
That's 47. Let's add that to our meeting. So what's the measurement? What's the going to be? What's going to be?
Money by phone.
Yeah.
For 7.
Let's go.
11 3/4. 11 1/4.
With allowance. We're adding in.
You have to
Yeah.
That's 49 now.
Yeah. We're adding in.
12.2.
So we scroll down. Definitely we need some. So for next loop, I'm just going to do this. We're supposed to use our French code, but I actually don't have that, so. Yeah, you know you're having your allowance kept for your button hook. So sometimes you fold it behind, but you have to cut this one out so you can fold it behind. So should you cut this out? Are we all good with this? Or do you have any
You
questions?
can't put it out now. It's in your phone already.
Fold this. Make sure we have some, So let's go. Do you understand what I did? So because we're having this on fold, you all understand what's on fold.
Okay.
On fold,
Okay.
because you're folding it, you're folding the fabric. So it's better if you use the edge here. This is going to be on fold, that's you're folding the fabric.
The other one, you want to put it on control.
Yeah.
You cut the back.
Yeah, so the measurement we took way before. So I usually to do this for the shirt. I like to put my measurement. The
Why don't you use this part? So you don't.
this part, so I don't get the fat the paper, right? Alright, let's use it. Okay, so that should be enough. So we're supposed to add our 2-inch that we took down when we're taking our shoulder sleeve. But usually what I do is I'll add them behind on the one part, then I raise up and show off.
On this frame, yes.
To be quick and swift when you're cutting. So usually what you just do is measure. I can decide to use 2.5 here because of sewing and all that. So 2.5. 2.5. Just Paste this here. Just cut this out. So, when you're cutting this, you don't trim out the ample. You leave it. Because if you trim out this ample and bring this down, it's actually going to remove some of the back. So, you leave this here. First place. Then, for your ample, you know the back part will actually come forward and the front, because if you're bending your sleeve, so you don't have that rumple behind. So cut this way. And this can still be trimmed when you're sewing, and when you're putting your ample, you can still decide to trim it. Like this. Okay. The front part. This cuts into piece. This is unfold. Cut. So now we're cutting for the sleeve. So our sleeve length is 26 and a half or so, right?
Yes.
So our sleeve length, 26. And it's going to have a cuff. The cuff is usually 2.5, or depending on how you want to do it, 3 inches, 2.5. So if you want to do 2.5, you can do it 24. Because you're still going to sew half an inch out of this when you're sewing this. So take this out. Yes, usually, depending on how the customer wants it, it's usually 6. And if you want it to have too much fold there, you can do both. The standard measurement is usually 6. What do you use?
You don't use curve things. You add more inches.
Yeah, you know, this is what we're sewing here is without this curve.
Curve.
It's just from here to here. That's the slip of cutting.
Okay.
Then this can be cut out later. That's the 2 inches or 3 inches. depending on what you do. So for your sleeve, if you're drafting or sloping your sleeve, what do you use from here to here? So,
Right
hmm?
now.
I said, what do you use from here to right now?
I said right now. Yeah, it's a good question.
Yes.
Before you cut the sleeve, I mean,
Yes.
same amount as now.
The round hole, the arm hole.
Same.
Yeah. No, like, you know, you're going to curve your sleeve out.
Okay.
So what do you measure from here to here before you curve out the sleeve?
4 inches.
4 inches. What do you use?
I don't know.
You don't measure it. You use rock of eye. You just cut. See it. Okay. John, what do you use?
Yeah.
Yeah, ammo for sleeve. You don't measure it.
Like 1.5 should be alright, but I don't measure it. I
So
just
it's very important to be measured.
What?
It's very
I don't
important to take
measure
that
over time. I
measurement.
just use my eye.
Ah, yeah. So is either you use 4 or use 4.5. The highest you can use is 5, but 5 seems very, very ridiculous. So let's use 4.5. Yeah. So assuming we're having a French call, you'll be able to form this properly. But usually, you can all know that we use
Not French code, no for that.
He said,
And this no.
And this one.
no, I'm not sure. Except once, no, this cannot. This cannot. Usually, then we call out what's our bicep. So when you want to measure the bicep, do you measure anything from here down here, or you just plot? You plot. Boss, what do you mean?
I don't measure anything. Just
Job.
draw line.
Like mine.
9. Then you measure your biceps.
Elbow.
Not to the elbow. This is for your bicep. Yeah, this is for your bicep.
For the width.
Yeah.
Okay.
bicep.
So our what's the measurement? What's the round sleeve?
16.
1 to 2.
It's
This our let's do it 8 rounds. Is that what? Oh, okay. So with this we have to cut or we shape this. Since we already have this. Definitely, this is supposed to match what you measured on your elbow. So, cutting it. Thank you. Can add around. That was the, what is it mean? The cuffs. So for cuff,
Color.
yeah, we do the color too. So for our cuffs, let's use 2.5. This is just the pattern. So the length of it is going to be between 9, 9.5 and 10. It's usually between that range. I've not seen anybody that use below, except you're making for a small child. Have you seen anybody that use below this? Or maybe the person? Yeah, so let's use 10. 10 is much, let's use 9.5. This is 9.5. So don't come and fight. So you can decide to do it just the way this one is. You can just do that with a local power. Yeah. See. Cut this one out. collar. Who knows how to draft collar? Two-piece collar or three-piece collar? Two-piece collar or one-piece collar rather? So this is a two-piece collar.
Okay.
Right?
Two-piece collar is more good.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, it cannot fold well.
Yeah. So the neck is what? The neck is 17. You're dividing into two.
8.5. Is there any allowance
Usually, no.
for sewing?
For sewing, this is going to be for your gum sleeve.
Oh, okay, it comes to the use.
Like, or use your collar stay. So this pattern you're cutting is straight to the collar stay. Then when you're placing on the cloth, that's when you put your allowance and you sew at the edge of your collar stay so it fits. So if it's the fabric you're cutting, definitely you cut beyond this. But this is just for your collar stay. So you can have half an inch here. Then how do you want the width of the collar to be? This is 1 inch. So this is to curve, to shape in the collar. So what? You're not hearing me, Auntie. What did you say?
So they didn't learn how to cut for men anymore.
You know how to cut for female?
Yes, I know.
Is it different?
Yes, it's different.
How do you cut for female?
You don't do colors all the time. You do like direct.
Direct neck straight. Okay. Then cover this one.
No allowance.
This is for the gum stay. For the stay.
No allowance.
For stay. You want us? They're not supposed to put allowance on stay now.
This is
just like
this is the
colors.
down part. Is it two piece or one piece?
Two piece.
You know, the down one is this is the real neck size.
Yeah.
There's allowance for the bottom. Like this, if you put it in the clothes, if you wear it, it will be smaller.
Allowance for the bottom.
Bottom, we always got
So you mean if wait, so you mean if the neck measurement is 17,
then you add like 3/4 inches. So yeah, for the
so
bottom.
for the bottom.
Side.
Okay.
If you check down on that,
Okay.
the collar, the neck of the collar is that big one. That's the size of the neck. So the small one has to be outer than the
So you mean if you're cutting the collar, we have to add this allowance.
Yes, you know,
But the allowance is already in your neck size measurement. If your neck is 17 and you cut this,
this one, you know, this one like this now. If you cut it like if you cut this way, it's the same size. So if you want to sew it, you are going to sew the same thing. This is what you are going to sew. So if you sew it, if you now put button, if you now close it, it's going to be tight. There is no way.
Sam, is it going to be tight? I don't understand what you
What he's trying to say is the neck actually is 17.
17
This base that is meant to cover.
is.
Is the plus 3/4 inch that he's talking about?
It's not in this way.
Okay.
It's not
because
in the
the-
first shirt. You're joining, you're joining the colors to the shirt itself.
Yeah.
So it's not in the first one that
You know, actually, this neck slope that we got, we will still have to trim this to match with the collar.
What he's trying to say now is
Okay.
Where we put the tapping on top.
Yeah.
This is the neck size. This is the neck size.
Okay.
17 and a half. This is
Okay.
under collar. This
You mean this
Yeah.
top one?
no, this down one has to have an allowance like this.
Yeah.
Then the
For
top
its
one is
base
going to
one.
be the actual neck size. If they want to measure neck,
No, I get what you're trying to say. Okay, I get what you're trying to say. So we add how many inches to this, John?
3/4.
Should you use 1 inches, sir?
1 inch.
2 3/4 is maximum.
3/4.
If it's 2 to 3,
shirts,
to be
like
perfect.
2 or 3 shirts and polo.
Let's do this on this side. Alright. John, are we good?
Yeah.
So the top color is going to be what?
Try next size 17.
800.
That's it. Yeah.
So are we doing this way or doing this way?
Depends on
Have you made color before? I did this way at the end of the day. This is like this. So usually there's always a problem when it comes to this part. So are we doing this way or are we doing this way?
Depends.
It depends on how you want the
How
color
you
to
want it
be.
to be.
So let's do this way. So what should our length be? Are we using 2.5? Let's use 2.5.
Because inside that one, I have some still entire
Entire
space.
When you sew it.
Then here should be what? 2 inches, preferably. Right?
Depends on the color.
Depend on the.
Down.
Okay. Thanks, boss. I'm good. So. What about bishop colors?
The first color is just the way you knock out this.
Like a perfect bishop color. Bishop color is very tricky to cut. Alright, then we're done. Any questions? Have any questions?
I don't understand this color.